Hello everyone, it's Cece. I'm here with another episode of Raw Honey. It has been a couple, I want to say maybe even a couple weeks since my last episode. A lot has happened, not in a bad way, just sort of became a little busy, and I had so many great ideas for the show, and I just kind of, it's like I didn't put them down on paper fast enough, and then I sort of forgot them a little bit, and so I was like, okay, well, it is what it is. But I really did not want to do that today. I was like, no, I have a great idea, and I'm going to put it down on paper, and I'm also going to drink my coffee at the same time. Hopefully y'all don't hear a giant slurping sound in the camera for the podcasters listening. But so I had this mentor reach out to me, and she said the sweetest thing. It was pretty recently, and like I said, I had an idea and I wanted to put it down. And she just said, I hope to one day be as confident in my decisions and plans as you seem to be. And I loved that so much, but I also thought about sort of this perpetual internal conflict with me, which is to be confident. I've always been confident, and it's not like, sometimes it's been kind of a fake it till you make it things, and so my inner struggle is to understand if my confidence, because I think some people are just built with a certain amount of ego and confidence and I don't even know if it's self-esteem, but just like a belief in themselves. And so, but I really have to make sure, I really have to think about balance my confidence with my humility and with my honest reflection of reaching out to people for help. Because I remember the lowest point in my life was I was still protruding this, and even in high school too, I was still protruding, or there were these moments where I was going through so much. And I still came to the world and came to classes and whatever it was with this just like completely different person, this completely happy and confident person. And I was like, yeah, this is me, and I'm great, and even if I'm going through hell and I'm hurting, I'm great. I'm so great. And it was like, I know people admired me for it, and maybe I thought that I was responsible for keeping the room peaceful and stable and fun and all these things that I thought I was supposed to be doing in a social setting. And it was continuously making me feel more and more and more alone. And so I guess this episode is just really to and the podcast in general is to be like, to help humble myself and be honest with myself on things that I'm going through, how I'm processing them, sharing how I am authentically and genuinely confident when I need to be, and not just because I'm confident all the time and I'm happy all the time. Like, it's understand that I still have to work for that, even if I have a certain like representative that comes to the world subconsciously. Maybe I'm always working through things like typical things like body stuff and confidence, not feeling enough in my job, not feeling like I'm doing things right. Like, I'm going through all those things. So that's kind of what this audio journal and podcast and YouTube channel is all about. Like, I have that personality where I say things really confidently, and I'm sure some people that don't have that natural state are like, yeah, she knows what she's talking about. And not that I don't, but I think I'm learning how to channel my confidence with humility and presenting that to the world in a way that's like, I'm still human. Like, understand that this voice and this intensity, this girl is not like unbreakable. Like, I'm vulnerable and I go through things, and It's not all just easy and confident and I wake up and I'm like, yes, yes, yes. No. Like, no. And I think maybe everyone has like, of course everyone has different gifts, and I think one of my gifts is to present stability to people and to help them be confident. But at the same time, the only way to do that is not for me to be just permanently confident. Like, I think it's to show up honestly, and not that I need to be like, you know, if I cry at home, I need to like come to work and cry and make sure everyone knows, but I think I can just be more humble and honest, and that's what this podcast is about. For some of my family members, especially, because so much of my family watches this, to know, like, you know, I feel what you're going through, and I know it's hard, and I maybe have shown up as this confident person my whole life, and I have a lot of that, but I still have struggles, and I have a process that it took to get to that point. And maybe I think I've definitely been a little old for my age since I was young, and been an old soul, but I have a whole life to go through processes and trauma and all these different things I'm gonna go through and am going through, and just relating to people. That's what it's about. Connecting, relating. That's what the entire podcast is about. That's what Raw Honey means. Like, all of us have these wounds that we want to that we need to open up and understand that they're healed by accepting that they're there. And the sweetness is the healing and the acceptance of being human. And that's where the healing comes from, and from the connection, from the openness, from all those things. So that's what this is about, you know. And I'm not saying I'm not going to take a compliment. You say I'm confident. I'm going to take that compliment, but I also just want people to know that no one has all the answers. And even if you have the answers for your own life, it's not going to be answers for someone else. And so understanding how to channel my personality, my intensity, my confidence that I kind of am born with, into humility, vulnerability, love, empowerment. Because I can't tell other people, well, just like do it because you want to do it. You know, I have to really sort of maybe get a little better at empowering people where they're at, and being just a little softer sometimes when I'm talking to people about their goals and things. I can see myself wanting to be like, yeah, he sucks, like, break up with him, he sucks. And it's like, that's not my decision to make. And I constantly have to like step back when I'm trying to comfort my friends and be like, okay, no, my confidence, I can't steal their feelings here and their process. How do I break down and be a little more vulnerable, understand how to connect where they're at? And yeah, so that's kind of what I learned this morning. I'm glad I got to do an episode, because I probably can't do one for another week and a half because my microphone, going home for the holidays and all that, my mic is not super portable. I may try to bring it home. I don't know. I may try to. I'm feeling though like I'm loading up my entire car to be gone for not that long, and I'm like, okay, am I packing like efficiently right now? Because you start to be like, oh, well, I could need this and I could need this, and it's like, okay, just take a step back. What do you actually need? That's not the point of this episode, but yeah. So, and I think my family members that have watched these videos so far have seen a different side of me, and maybe it scares some of them, because they're like, no, you're supposed to be that rock, you're supposed to be this, and I'm like, but we're all human, you know. And that's where connection comes from. You talking to me and getting all this confidence and solidarity from how I live my life, I'm still human, you know. I still have moments where I'm not confident, or the process of getting confident, getting more confident and authentically, and not just like pretending. I got to that point. And I think that's really important to tell that to people, or else you're idolized as something that's not real. I don't want to be some fake understanding of like perfect confidence and stability and decision making, because I'm not. I doubt myself, and I'm a human, and that's where that's what makes me, you know, who I am. And I just want to share that. I have some incredible mentors and friends and family, and I'm so grateful that I've been able to spread confidence to them and happiness. And I always, you know, that's an energy that I love to bring to the table, but I also want to be true to where I'm at. And there's a way to still come to the table confident, but confident in being a human, not just like, I'm happy, I'm perfect, and this is where I'm at. No, like, I'm confident because I know the process that it took me to get there. Like, I believe that my confidence comes from a real place now, and I'm very open about the process. So I think that's what this podcast is all about, is just talking about the process and finding confidence and happiness through the other side, being just open about it. I've said a lot of different buzzwords, I know, but hopefully this makes sense to you guys, and you know, hopefully I didn't shatter. I'm probably gonna shatter some of your guys' perception of me, and that's you know, that's fine, because I'm human, and it took a lot of work to get where I'm at, and it's gonna continue to take a lot of work to get where I'm going, and I'm excited for it. You know, I'm excited to be broken open and to put raw honey onto those wounds and to find the beauty of life. I'm so excited for that stuff. So hopefully the confidence in the process and the vulnerability, hopefully that stuff says something to you guys. So hope you have a great day. Shout out to one of my best friends, Ella, and her amazing stickers. So Endlessly Ella, I'll put a link below, and she might have a holiday deal going on, so I'll ask her about that and put that information in the description as well. And then you guys can also see me on YouTube or on Spotify. I'll put both of those links in there. Yeah, and Endlessly Ella, what a cool, great stickers to get for your family members during this time. So if you guys are trying to find some unique gifts, stickers can be sort of a really personal, but also, you know, affordable gift for your family members. So, and I just recently got this really fun gift from my mom and dad, and I don't want to put this episode out and tell them what it is, but I really want to say what it is because it's so cool. So I'll say it. I'll tell them, don't watch this video, don't watch this channel yet. So I found, my parents are obsessed with Hallmark movies, and I found these blankets that said, this is my Hallmark movie watching blanket. And I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. So I'll even tag that company below, because I think it's like such a niche community, especially during the holidays, but it's like so perfect for them. Yeah. But I love you guys, and I hope that you have a great holiday season if I don't get to do an episode before, you know, some of the big holidays come up. And yeah, have a great day. Bye.